Okay, make sure y'all have a refill of your little snacky snacks, little drinky drinks, and let's continue to book number 2 of the Renegades series, Archenemies, Annotation. Annotation 1. Once we have total power, what's to keep us from becoming villains ourselves? What's to stop a person from having so much power to where they choose destruction? I'm just saying. Annotation 2. Earn their trust, learn their weaknesses, destroy them. Keep it simple, stupid. A true queen is made not in times of prosperity, but in times of hardship. The greatest lessons in life are often discovered through times of not prosperity, of honest-to-goodness hardships. And I know that because I speak from experience. And all I have to say to that is God is good. God is good. Annotation 4. It's not all black and white, good and bad, people's actions, their motives. There are gray areas. And I say this with caution tape wrapped around the words. In life, there are gray areas. Yes, absolutely. But still proceed with caution. Because life's gray areas are like quicksand. You'll take a step and just disappear. Annotation 5. There are so many things to marvel at. How can people wake up every morning and not think, look, the sun's still there, and I'm still here. This is incredible. This character, you just read these books, read this series, and you'll understand a lot of these annotations. This one, everybody takes so much for granted nowadays, and everybody wakes up like, oh, it's just another day, and everything like this, gotta get all this done, and gotta get all this done by this time, and gotta get all this done by this date, and everything like this, and I gotta go do this and that, and this and that. It's like, no, take the time to wake up in the morning and just appreciate and look out your window and say, this is the day God has made. It's gonna be a great day, because life's too short to not take in the life that you have, whether it be a little life, a medium life, or a big life. You know, each life is a gift. Every life is a gift, and every life deserves to be experienced to the fullest and lived to the fullest. So that's why I really like that annotation. Oh, sweetheart, I'm a supervillain. I'm nothing but practical. This one, this one made me giggle, and then also think like, girl, what? Name one thing that is practical that you've done. Talking to the character at this point, it's like, girl, what? Come again, madam? Only villains wear clip-ons. Okay, this one, listen. So this one also is one of the ones to where you're just gonna be like, I don't quite understand why you would put that as an annotation, but listen, it makes sense. Okay, I've read the books, and this one just makes sense. This one made me giggle. It was so cute. Better to underpromise and overdeliver. This one made me really think, and I will leave it at that. What do you guys think on that annotation of better to underpromise and overdeliver? What's your guys' opinion on that? Not revenge, justice. That begs the question: what's the difference between revenge and justice? Justice and revenge. What's the difference between the two? Because ultimately, I think that they're the same. Because revenge can lead to justice, yes, but justice can also lead to getting revenge. Is that a gray area? Most likely, yes. So, proceed with caution, or you'll step in the quicksand. Superheroes are only as good as their conviction. I feel like people in general are only as good as their conviction. That's like when people say, like, you have my word. How good is your word? For example, let's say you ask someone to do something that's like, whoa, okay, but you need to be somewhere like halfway across the country. So you ask them, hey, can you do this for me? And they'll be like, yes, you have my word. How good is their word? Do you trust people with only their word? Superheroes are only as good as their yada yada. What's it in? You can either show me, because actions speak louder than words, or you can tell me. I won't believe you, because again, actions speak louder than words, but I'll let you play the game. We'll see where it goes. At least that's what I think it is. This one really made me smile. This one is one that like made my heart kind of like sometimes a smile is the most powerful weapon that we have. When in doubt, fly. This one made me think of the song "You're Never Fully Dressed Without a Smile." If you've seen the original Annie movie, you would understand that. Yeah, that part of this annotation, sometimes a smile is the most powerful weapon we have. And in all honesty, 100%, it is, without a doubt. That and Jesus. Like, people can accessorize and everything like that, wear jewelry and things, and, you know, to try and bring their outfit together. But if you don't have a smile and Jesus, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Do you need some sparkle? You need some whimsy? I mean, I'll reach into my, little secret stash of whimsy and Jesus. Maybe just sprinkle some on you, and yeah, like even just a little simple smile in the morning while you brush your teeth in the mirror or brush your hair, it can change your whole day. If you don't know it, try it, see what happens, and then let me know down in the comments. The second part of that annotation is when in doubt, fly. This reminds me of a video that I once saw on Instagram. It was a podcast, and it was two guys talking on a podcast, and one of them goes, you know that feeling you get when you do something and like your heart starts to like go really, really fast and everything like that, and your palms get sweaty and your brain and your heart's they're like going against each other and adrenaline's coursing through your veins at what you're about to do. When you experience that kind of like touch and go, like I don't want to but I want to kind of thing, that's when you just jump, that's when you just fly, just yeet it and see what happens. You got Jesus, positivity, and love. What else more do you need jumping into the unknown besides your favorite person at your side with Jesus? Just saying. Mic drop. All right, let's continue. Your great vision will not be devoured by the passing of time. All will not be for nothing. That one kind of resonated with me, and I'm not quite sure why. I'm still trying to figure that one out. Smiling through the pain when all he wanted to do was spend the afternoon reclined on the sofa. I cannot tell you how many times that I've woken up and be like, I just want to go back to bed. But then I remember the sun is shining, the clouds are clouding, the sky is blue, the grass is green, the sunflowers are sunning, the ants are anting. It's just like, nah, I'm gonna get up because that's what you gotta do. Just push through, continue to push through. And lastly, progress was often built on sacrifice. Progress is often built on sacrifice, in all honesty, and that's just the hard truth. You want progress? You gotta sacrifice. It's not gonna be a pretty sacrifice. It's gonna get ugly. But you'll have days of feeling like a little Tinkerbell fairy, That is all of the annotations from book 2 in the Renegades Series, Archenemies. So, a brief intermission. Go refill your snacky snacks and your drinky